going on, guys, and welcome back to JB Lyons YouTube video. Today we're back reviewing the two games we had over the weekend. So we did have Chelsea versus Arsenal and then Inter Milan versus Atalanta. So yeah, let's get straight into this one here for you. So we'll start off with the Chelsea game. If anyone's new around here and wondering why I'm looking at my phone, I look at Footmob to obviously look at all the reviews and stuff like that and the team that got lined up. Right, so Chelsea lost 1-0 to Arsenal. I'm not going to lie, I have quite a few friends who are Arsenal fans, and I think we can all mutually agree that that was the shittest game of football ever. I think, honestly, we made Arsenal look better than what they was, and that's coming from Arsenal fans. That's not just my opinion, that's coming from Arsenal fans. And yeah, it was just a bit of a stale game, really. Obviously, Arsenal did deserve to win. They had a majority of the chance. They did deserve to win. You know, as we always say, fair play. We didn't really create anything. We had a few chances. I think there was a shot that Cucurella took, which went through Raya's hands and almost trickled him, which had just been embarrassing for Raya. But overall, the game was a bit stale. Like I said, Arsenal fans will agree. They wasn't really deserving of the win. I don't think anyone did. It was quite a boring game. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room here, Robert Bloody Sanchez. Every single time I make one of these videos, Robert Sanchez comes across my lips. And I know it seems like I'm hating on him, because I am. I absolutely hate Robert Sanchez. He makes me literally hate football. And I'm not the only one who says it. And, you know, he might be the nicest bloke in the world, but for goalkeeping, he makes some horrendous decisions. You know, some of the decisions he made against Arsenal are just are diabolical. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that because I'm the only one. I know a lot of Chelsea fans feel the same. You know, like I said, he might be a lovely bloke, but he can't play in goal for us. He is honestly... It's some of the worst goalkeeping. You're going to say, well, that's a bit of a long shot. But it is bad goalkeeping. Some of the decisions are just questionable. And I don't know why he does it. It's like he doesn't think about what he's doing and then he does it and then it's all wrong. You know, like, as an example, can't remember, I think Arsenal took a shot and he parried it straight back into the middle of the box when he could have easily catched it. I'm not saying anything because I'm not a goalkeeper. I'm nowhere near Robert Sanchez's level. Fair play to him, he's a professional goalkeeper, but fuck me, he can't goalkeep. And there was another shot where somebody shot and he stretched all the way across the goal to save it when it was probably going wide, pushed it back in the box, and if Trossard actually had a decent touch, he would have probably smashed it home. But that's enough about Robert Sanchez. You know, he wasn't great. The whole team wasn't really great. We just weren't really running out the traps. But the one thing I do want to talk about in this video is the fact that I saw on Footmob today that they're talking about Chelsea were saying, bringing up about Enzo Maresca and talking about sacking him. Are they actually serious? Yeah, he's been on a bad run of games, but is that seriously like a reason to sack someone? I know Chelsea have a run-in with deleting managers, but friggin' hell, like, there's no way you can sack Enzo Maresca. What he's done with his team is, like, a miracle. So if Chelsea delete him or get rid of him, it's a joke, because he has done a miracle with this Chelsea team. And it's just typical Chelsea board as usual, not getting a result, so let's kick him out, even though he's done an absolute God's work with this squad. I think, you know, if they want to be that cynical, give the poor sod until the end of the season, at least. But I think he's a quality manager, and I think he's still got it in him. What's he supposed to do with bloody Robert Sanchez in goal? You know, Christopher Nkunku, I love him, and he was good at RB Leipzig. But what's he supposed to do? He doesn't have an actual striker. He's playing Pedro bloody Neto up front or Christopher Nkunku, depending on however the player feels. The only decent players in the squad at the moment are Caicedo and Cowell when he actually turns up. But Caicedo mainly, and Cucurella obviously. What's he supposed to do? Paul Maresca, the fact that they're talking about kicking him out is just an absolute joke. But, yeah, overall, we didn't play great. You know, it's not a loss, because luckily everyone below us did shit, so we got an escape there. But getting rid of Maresca would be the biggest and most unjust sacking I've ever seen in football. But anyway, I'm going to get off that because it just frustrates me to talk about Chelsea at the moment, especially when, you know, that all happened. Right, let's get into the other game, which was Atalanta-Inter. What a juicy, juicy game this was. Obviously, this was a case of, if Atalanta could have beat Inter, then it would have made it really spicy at the top. But if Inter won, which they did, then it would have, like, just gave them 3 points clear of Napoli, and I think it's like 4 of Atalanta. But the game was amazing. It was a really good game. It was really cagey, really back and forth. And then Atalanta kind of just fell asleep. I think, I think there was an accident with a fan in the stands, which, I hope they're all okay. Thoughts with all of them. But I think there was an accident with a fan in the stands, which then obviously put the game to sort of a break for 6 minutes, and then the game started again, and then Inter took a corner and scored a header, but it was like Atalanta just weren't switched on after that break. So obviously, like I said, hope the person's okay, whoever it is. But Inter scored from that with Augusto. He scored a nice header. Obviously, it's just crazy at the moment with this Inter squad. You think DiMarco being out, like any other team would struggle, but Inter just have like this resourceful of every player that plays is insane. Augusto comes in, and when DiMarco's injured, and then you've got, if Barella or someone in the midfield like Canoglu's injured, then you've got Fratesi, which is just as good. It's just mad. But yeah, they went 1-0 up, and then later on, old Lauti scored. Obviously, Edison, I think it was, got a red card for Atalanta. Very, very stupid from him. He got, he's asking for a foul, which, let's all be honest here, it wasn't a foul. He was looking for something. Referee gave him a yellow card because obviously he's protesting. And then for him to just clap at the referee after, he's just asking for it. And then obviously got the red card, which I think, is right. I don't think you should pity on a referee like that. He's just trying to do his job, do you know what I mean? And then later on, obviously, Bastoni got a second yellow card, which, it was pointless bringing Maldini down. It was already 2-0 up, and then it kind of just made it even worse for us than it needed to be. But yeah, Inter 2-0 against Atalanta. Good win for them. Obviously now they're on 64 points, Napoli on 61. So I believe Inter are probably going to hopefully win it again this season. But you just don't know if Italian football is that bloody nuts. But yes, guys, thank you so much for everyone who watches these videos, likes the videos, hit the sub. If you're new around here, let me know in the comments so you can say hello and we can have a chat about football. And if you are brand new, then hit the sub button, hit the like button. And if you guys aren't getting the notifications from my videos because YouTube's stupid, hit the bell. It will make sure you definitely get them. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to everyone, all the girls, boys, everyone else out there. I've been JB Line. I'll see you dudes and dudettes in the next video. Ciao, ciao, bye.